What's up, YouTube family? It's Jaime with the Aguillon International Group here in San Antonio. And if you want to know what it's like to live in Hollywood Park or the greater San Antonio area, subscribe to the channel, click that like button. I'm keeping it all the way real with what it's like living here. I've been out here 10 years and we've got so many families moving out here, calling us every single day. We absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving somewhere in my city, shoot me a call, give me a text, send me an email, whatever is easiest for you. I got your back when you're moving out to the San Antonio area. So let's get all the way real with it. It's not a secret. Hollywood Park was voted #3 best places to retire in the San Antonio area. That's not my opinion. I'm not able to steer you in any way, according to the Texas Real Estate Commission, but you can look it up for yourself on niche.com. They talk about what's going on with the A-rated schools, the lifestyle you get in Hollywood Park, Texas. So in this video, I'm going to show you some vlog style footage of Hollywood Park, Texas. Bam, there's the map right there. Pull up San Antonio. You can see San Antonio is all encompassing this gray area. So the little red dotted lines that you see, these are other municipalities within Bexar County, and Hollywood Park happens to be one of those. So downtown San Antonio is right here by the Alamo, right? If you drive up 281 North, right here, 281 North, you end up arriving at Hollywood Park. So this area, Hollywood Park down to Chavano Park and down to Castle Hills and back up, that entire segment is what's known as North Central San Antonio. That's one of my favorite places to live in San Antonio. My wife actually grew up in a neighborhood right out here, just on the right side of Hollywood Park in Hill Country Village. So she absolutely loves it here. So as we're talking about Hollywood Park, I'm going to tell you what I know from living in San Antonio for 10 years and how Hollywood Park differs from other areas in San Antonio. Well, I was out there the other day looking at some property, and one of the things that I see time and time again about Hollywood Park, Texas is your lot size. It's not a secret. Hollywood Park and the Hill Country Village, and I'll zoom in a little more so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. They're known for their estate size lots. It's very common for you to have half an acre to over an acre in your property. So as you zoom into Hollywood Park right here, you can see these lots are above average. Big, super well treed, lots of big oak trees. They create like that canopy effect in your front yard, your backyard. You got lots of shade. And that is a good talking point to share with you guys, because if you're really not interested in having to keep up with a big yard, manicure, hundreds of trees potentially, this may not be a good location for you to move to. But I tell you where would be a great location to move to. So right here, we're going to go far west side, San Antonio, Texas. Just down 1604, this corridor right here, you see far west side where my little cursor's at? That's where all the new construction's at. That's where all the out of town, out of state people are moving to. These are master plan communities, Olympic style pools, Olympic style amenities, just over the top multi-million-dollar amenity centers, master plan communities, walking trails, jogging trails. The cool thing about this side of 1604 corridors, everything's new shopping centers, new H-E-B, new movie theaters. Anything you can think about, it's going to be on the far west side of San Antonio. So if you're interested in seeing what it's like living out here, I'll tell you everything I know, all the secrets, all the cool stuff about being on this side of town. I lived there for about 7 years out of the 10 years that I've been here total in San Antonio. But anyways, back to Hollywood Park, Texas. So reasons why I would or would not move to Hollywood Park, Texas. If you love 1970s, 1950s style homes, that's where you want to be out here in San Antonio, because it was incorporated in the 50s. The population you can see here is around 3,000 to 4,000. And if you do a little more research, you'll find that about 50% of the families who live here are retirees. And niche.com actually has it ranked as #3 best places to retire in the area. And I can see why. Now, I know I mentioned earlier in the video a super top secret part of Hollywood Park that you may not know about. What I mentioned is, if you don't want to take care of a big yard, if you don't want to keep your trees manicured, don't move to Hollywood Park, because you're going to need to hire a professional crew to do it. It's going to be an extra expense to you. And if that's not something you're looking forward to, but you still want to be in this location, this small little section in Hollywood Park is the best kept secret. I spilled the beans. I'm letting everybody know. The cat's out the bag. Check this out. So if you come right down Donella Drive and you go down Greatwood, this is a small gated garden style home. So you can see these are really small lots compared to all the other homes. I've got some friends that live in this community. That's how I know about it. I helped them buy a property out here, gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, and they absolutely love it. And if that's something you're interested, reach out, because as you can see, there's not very many homes. There's probably 20, 30, 40, 50. There's maybe 100 houses available there, and they don't come up for sale very often. since I've got some friends in there, I know who's moving before they ever move. That's the reason you need to reach out to us. If you're planning on coming out here and you want to know what's going on kind of off the market, that's definitely something to look at. So, and this highway 1604, that's where a lot of your shopping is going to be. Right here, Torchy's Taco, this parking lot is filled. You've got a Trader Joe's right here, right off of Sonterra. You can see Trader Joe's, we can get some food in. Torchy's Taco, Chama Gaucha Brazilian. Man, I cannot say enough good things about this place. That's my wife and I, our favorite place to go eat and dine. It's not cheap when you get there. For her and I, we could easily spend 150 to 200 bucks. That's what's grabbing, like a carajillo for me, carajillo for her, a little cheesecake, and then everything else is all you can eat. And I say all you can eat, but I don't want to like, if I had to compare this to a first, it's not the same all you can eat. It's not a buffet like that. It's delicious Brazilian style steaks. They've got 13 different cuts. You got to check that place out. But enough on that food. If you come back down here to Stone Oak, I got some footage of this Stone Oak Plaza. Frida's a great Mexican restaurant to eat there. If you're into little dancing, little salsa, if you just come down up the street on Blanco, there's a place called Garden Bistro. They've got nightlife, dancing, hotel discotheque is back this way. There's just a lot of cool stuff to do out here. So that's why it's one of the best places to live. You're really close to the golf course right here too. So it's older, it's established, big mature trees. Those are a lot of reasons why people move to Hollywood Park. And if that sounds like something you're interested in, then you're going to love it here. If you need a little bigger of a lot, so those are about acre, half acre lots, you're going to spend $500,000 to $1 million bucks. But another secret that you may not know about is Hill Country Village. Hill Country Village is another animal. I mean, I'm talking 10-acre lots, 5-acre lots, multi-million-dollar properties in here. In fact, Tomahawk Trail is known for some of the most exquisite estates in the area. This place right here is amazing. And you can see clearly there's a difference just from the map. Look how big these estates are. I'm talking massive, massive, massive. It's super exclusive. Most of these houses are gated. You won't even be able to get in, but you can see that pool, tennis. If this looks more something of your pace, reach out to me because this is a super exclusive neighborhood. A lot of these listings don't even make it to the market. You've got to know someone who knows someone to get a property out here. And that location is just like Hollywood Park. I mean, you're right off the 281. Another good thing about living right here is you're so close to the airport. So if you do directions, let's take you out to San Antonio Airport. If for your job, you guys are traveling often, that's going to be important to you. It's a quick 10-minute drive with traffic, maybe 15. You just bam down 281 and then here's the airport. That's a good reason. That's another reason why the north central part of San Antonio is just so popular. So if Hollywood Park is something that you're interested in, you're going to want to reach out, shoot me a call, give me a text. And if you really want some new construction, like some secret areas that a lot of people just don't know about, and you want to get a little further from the city, if you continue up north 281, man, right here off of Borgfeld, there are some killer communities, master plan communities. Kinder Ranch is one of my favorite homes. They've got Perry Homes, Monticello, Beezer Homes. This right here is an up and coming neighborhood. They've got Piper High School, Piper Middle School. It's going to be everything you need, all inclusive, all live in, so you don't have to go anywhere. And Borgfield is growing. There's some nice massive estates. There's parks to go hang out. The tax rate's a lot lower out here because you're outside of the city limit and you're just here off of 281. There are even some neighborhoods even further up, getting closer to Bulverde, that you might want to stick around for. Stay tuned because we're making vlog style videos. Subscribe to the channel if you're interested in knowing what it's like living in the far north central side of San Antonio.
Let me make up for the time I missed.